you cognitively flexible? What is cognitive flexibility? Cool term, huh? Cognitive flexibility is the human ability to adapt mental strategies to take on new and unexpected situations in the environment. To better understand, it may be appropriate to consider cognitive inflexibility, which describes the concept of functional fixedness or rigidness. Simply put, functional fixedness can be understood as being tightly immersed in the details of an object or focusing on one specific skill or a single approach to situations. Importantly, cognitive inflexibility in some cases is good and best in such instances as completing a task. The problem is the elusiveness of situations or when you run up against scenarios that require cognitive flexibility. If you're an individual that's predominantly cognitively inflexible, you're going to have trouble adapting to new, unexpected situations. Cognitive flexibility entails problem-solving strategies. It's the idea of responding adaptively and rapidly to situations that are changing. It requires a change between an old paradigm of thinking to a new one. A social environment necessitates cognitive flexibility. We can't be singularly stuck on our own perspectives. People that are cognitively flexible value and consider the perspectives of others. If you're someone that is behaviorally rigid and inflexible, and you're fixed on doing things one way, your way, then there's room for improvement in the area of cognitive flexibility. Or are you too inflexible to try? Furthermore, cognitive flexibility allows us to adapt in various contexts. We live in a social world with a variety of roles. We must be cognitively flexible to adapt to each role in its proper context. It's appropriate to think about cognitive flexibility as thinking outside of the box, being innovative, or creative thinking. Personality psychologists conclude that some people may be biologically wired and stronger in certain personality traits. This simply means that some people may be more naturally cognitively flexible. However, the good news is that many personality traits can change over time. On the positive side, research indicates that cognitive flexibility can be a learned, adaptable thinking process. So what are some ways to improve cognitive flexibility? First, we must recognize we simply don't know it all. Hopefully this will help loosen rigidness and inflexibility. The billionaire Shark Tank host, entrepreneur, and investor Mark Cuban once stated he built his empire by hiring people smarter than him. That's cognitive flexibility. He's open to considering others' thoughts and opinions. Second, step away from the context. Consider the potential appropriate responses. By stepping away, we can look at situations from the top down and consider several applicable solutions. Above all, don't fear failure. Failure can be your friend if you fall forward. Embrace the adrenaline of a calculated risk and get out of your comfort zone. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Seek environments that will allow you to practice cognitive flexibility, because cognitive flexible people inevitably break barriers.